Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In this video, we're going to take a deep and fascinating look at the 1976 horror classic Carrie and explore what happened to its legendary cast then and now in 2026. Carrie wasn't just a horror movie. It was a cultural moment that launched careers, created unforgettable characters, and changed the genre forever. Now let's dive into the legendary cast of Carrie 1976. 1. Sue Snell. Amy Irving played Sue Snell, one of the few characters driven by guilt and compassion. Her nuanced performance provided emotional balance to the film's brutality. Irving's role demonstrated that Carrie wasn't just about horror. It was about humanity, regret, and consequences that now.by 2026. Amy Irving remains active in film, theater, and voice acting. With a career spanning decades, she is respected for her versatility and grace. Fans still admire her for portraying one of Carrie's most morally complex characters. 2. Billy Nolan. John Travolta played Billy Nolan, the violent and reckless instigator behind Carrie's From Humiliation. Fresh off television success, Travolta brought menace and unpredictability to the role. Carrie helped establish him as a rising Hollywood star. Now.by 2026. John Travolta is a global icon with an extraordinary career in film, music, and pop culture. From Saturday Night Fever to Pulp Fiction, his legacy extends far beyond Carrie. Yet fans still remember Billy Nolan as one of his most chilling early performances. 3. Chris Hargensen. Nancy Allen played Chris Hargensen, the cruel and manipulative bully whose revenge plan triggers the film's horrific climax. Her performance was cold, fearless, and disturbingly realistic, making Chris one of the most hated villains in teen horror history. Allen's confident screen presence helped elevate the emotional cruelty of the story and made Carrie's eventual revenge feel terrifyingly inevitable. Now.by 2026. Nancy Allen is remembered as a horror and crime film icon. She enjoyed a successful career in both film and television, particularly during the 1980s. Though retired from acting, her role in Carrie remains legendary and continues to influence portrayals of female antagonists in cinema. 4. Miss Collins. Betty Buckley portrayed Miss Collins, the strict but fair gym teacher who tries to protect Carrie while enforcing discipline. Her commanding performance gave the film emotional grounding and moral authority. Buckley's character represented adult responsibility in a world filled with cruelty and neglect, making her tragic death especially heartbreaking now.in 2026. Betty Buckley is celebrated as a Broadway legend and award-winning performer. With a career spanning stage, film, and television, she remains highly respected. Her role in Carrie is still considered one of the most memorable teacher performances in horror film history. 5. Norma Watson. P.J. Sauls played Norma Watson, a sarcastic and rebellious student who added realism and humor to the high school setting. Though not central to the plot, her lively performance helped establish the cruel social environment surrounding Carrie and made the teenage world feel authentic. Now.by 2026. P.J. Sauls is a beloved cult film actress known for her work in classic horror movies. Though long retired from acting, fans continue to celebrate her contributions to 1970s cinema, with Carrie remaining one of her most recognized roles. 6. Eleanor Snell. Priscilla Pointer portrayed Eleanor Snell, Sue's caring and emotionally stable mother. Her gentle and rational performance served as a stark contrast to Margaret White's religious fanaticism, reinforcing the film's themes about parenting and emotional support. Now, Priscilla Pointer passed away in 2025, but her legacy remains strong. She is remembered for her dignified performances in film and television. Her role in Carrie continues to be praised for its warmth and realism, adding emotional balance to the story. 7. Margaret White. Piper Laurie gave a terrifyingly intense performance as Margaret White, Carrie's religiously fanatical mother. Her chilling portrayal of obsession and cruelty earned her an Academy Award nomination and reintroduced her to mainstream cinema after a brief retirement. Laurie's commanding presence added psychological depth to the film's horror. Now, Piper Laurie passed away in 2023, but her legacy lives on. She is remembered as a powerhouse performer whose work in Carrie remains one of the most disturbing maternal portrayals in film history. Her contribution to cinema continues to influence actors and filmmakers worldwide. 8. Tommy Ross. William Catt portrayed Tommy Ross, the popular student who takes Carrie to prom. His sincere and gentle performance made Tommy a symbol of kindness in a cruel environment. Catt's role helped soften the film's dark tone and added emotional weight to the tragic ending. Now, William Catt later became widely known for television roles, especially in The Greatest American Hero. Though he stepped away from acting in recent years, his performance in Carrie remains a fan favorite and an essential part of the film's emotional core. 9. Carrie White. Sissy Spacek delivered one of the most iconic performances in horror history as Carrie White, a shy and tormented teenager discovering her terrifying telekinetic powers. Her haunting performance earned her an Academy Award nomination and instantly elevated her to Hollywood stardom. Spacek's ability to balance vulnerability, fear, and explosive rage made Carrie unforgettable, and her final prom scene remains one of cinema's most chilling moments. Now to BY 2026, Sissy Spacek is celebrated as one of America's finest actresses, with a career spanning 5 decades. She has won an Oscar, multiple Golden Globes, and critical acclaim for both film and television. While she has stepped back from frequent acting, Spacek remains a respected figure whose legacy is forever tied to Carrie, a role that defined an entire genre. And there you have it, the unforgettable cast of Carrie, 1976. Then and now in 2026, that nearly 5 decades later, this legendary horror film still sends chills down our spines and reminds us how powerful storytelling, acting, and emotion can truly be. From Carrie White's tragic transformation to the unforgettable characters who shaped her fate, Carrie remains one of the most influential horror movies ever made. Some of these actors went on to become global superstars. Others left behind a powerful legacy. But every single cast member played a role in making Carrie a timeless classic that continues to inspire filmmakers and terrify new generations of viewers. If you enjoyed this deep dive into classic Hollywood history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Actions, and share it with fellow movie lovers who appreciate iconic films and legendary performances. Don't forget to comment below and tell us which Carrie character left the biggest impact on you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with another incredible Hollywood story, only on Hollywood Actions. Clapperboard Sparkles.